Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 57 of the Battleship Brawls Season 4 tournament. This episode, the Richielieu by Arminor is becoming the active combatant, and its opponent is the Crossfire by Harness. This should be a pretty interesting battle. We've already seen both of these ships fight multiple times, so we'll get right into it and see how this goes. A fairly strong conventional design going up against a powerful and interesting and unconventional one. Bow of the Richielieu taking a hit there. Most of the shots missing. Richielieu turning under the shells. Well, the Crossfire, let's see how it fared. It looks like all of the Richielieu shells also missed the Crossfire. No damage done on this side. This volley's coming in, heading for one of the legs though. That looks like it's gonna land, or not. No. Crossfire dodging another volley, but that's gonna do some damage. A couple of shells hit there, one gun destroyed on the Crossfire. Let's go check on the Richielieu. Ooh, it's down to 88%. Oh man. Those high explosive shells are doing some work. It looks like it managed to completely pop off one of the frontal turrets here. Or no, it did. That's just a hole in the deck. The turret I was thinking of was right there. It is utterly shattered and disabled by the hail of high explosive fire. Same with the rear gun back here. I don't know if either of those turrets are capable of firing at the moment. Well, the front one obviously isn't, since it isn't. Oh, jeez! I just noticed how big of a friggin' hole there is in the. There's not much left of the Richielieu in the middle there. Holy crap! That is an utter pummeling. Follow this volley of the Richelieu's in. Well, that looks like it's heading for the center. At least one of the shells hit in the center of the Crossfire there, which is a dangerous place for it to take damage, because if it takes a lot of damage right there in the middle, it can end up getting cut in half and immediately destroyed. So not the place it really wants to be taking hits. Richielieu, just look at that. 80% in sinking and just torn absolutely apart by the Crossfire's hail of high explosives. Richielieu does not have the armor to stand up to that much high explosive damage, and it has been defeated already here in round 1. Wow, positively brutal beatdown there. So we'll go ahead and get right into round 2 here. Get those guns underway and see if the Richielieu can step it up a notch this time around, or if it's going to get, you know, pulverized and sunk by the Crossfire. So the Crossfire does not have much in the way of kinetic and armor piercing damage. That's why the trails are sort of orangish yellow rather than, or you know, a yellowish green, depending on how your eyes see that. It's not the same, you know, bright, definitely green of the armor-piercing shells, like this. Which means there's a lot more high explosive loaded into it than there is armor-piercing. But it's not pure armor-piercing, because that would be just bright red. Or, no, it's not pure high explosive, because that would be just bright red. Crossfire has taken a few hits this time around, lost several guns. I love how the Crossfire takes damage, because these are basically solid blocks. Like, it actually looks like, you know, a wound. A hole has been blown open in the hull. It feels so satisfying to see one of those holes open up. The Richielieu is listing heavily again already. It is still fighting though. Slowed down, consider. Oh, that shell landed pretty much directly in the lower face of that turret, but the turret still managed to fire a couple of shots. I think it just destroyed barrels. I saw the barrels shrink and then fall off, but I think they shrank because they were severed. Oh, Richielieu just getting absolutely pummeled. And it is 80% and sinking again. Already about the exact same amount of time the first round took. Just utter domination by the Crossfire. Only down to 92.8% this round. There is... oh, suddenly my frame rate is tanking. But whatever, it doesn't matter at this point because the Crossfire has already won. The battle is officially over. If you haven't already done so, make sure to check out the description to vote for the Hall of Beauty. Whether these ships are aesthetically pleasing enough in your opinion to be voted into the Hall of Beauty is what I mean. You guys know what I mean. This is the 57th episode. You've got it figured out by now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.